Hey, good morning. It's Christmas morning. I am making this video, Dan, not for you, but for Olivia, my niece, Olivia Halleck, who lives in Social Circle, Georgia. Olivia, I am actually responding to your video about your vinyl collection. And it reminded me of one of my sort of most bittersweet Christmas memories, which came when I was in, I think, 6th grade. So I was, what does that make me, 12 years old. And we were still living in Georgia at the time. I was going to a school called Nash Middle School, which is kind of a pretty rough and tumble middle school. But I was part of a program called Target. And Target was a kind of an accelerated or gifted, they call it a gifted program. I'm not sure what I was gifted in, other than getting in trouble because before the year was out, I actually got thrown out of the program because I was less inclined to be gifted and more inclined to be a pain in the ass. So anyway, so goes my life. But anyway, back when I was 12 and in 6th grade, one of my most vivid Christmas memories involving vinyl records occurred. So I was thinking back, I was going through my vinyl collection, I was thinking, okay, what kind of video should I make for Olivia? And I thought, I should talk about the first vinyl that I bought when I was in high school. So I went looking for it. It turned out to be, by the way, it was Wham, with George Michael as the lead singer, and the one with Wake Me Up Before You Go on it. Anyway, I was a big Wham fan in high school. Don't tell your dad that. So, but I couldn't find it. But what I did find was actually my first vinyl record that I ever owned, and it was Annie. Yes, Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow, Annie. And it's a hard knock life, Annie. And the reason I got this, because Farmore and Farfar decided that as a young kid, they wanted me to be beat up a lot. And to be abused by my older brother. So they bought me this album, which will almost guarantee any small boy child that they're going to get beat up by anybody else who knows about it. So when I was in that Target program, we went to see a live version of Annie. I think it was at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. And then Farmore and Farfar. So, I mean, that's not what you call them. Anyway, my mom and dad decided that Annie was a good thing to buy me. And in spite of the fact that it's a, big double album, it opens up and shows you pictures from, the Broadway production, in spite of the fact that it's huge and it opens up, it could not protect me from the abuse I got from my brothers for having owned it. And it was tough because I loved the music, but I couldn't listen to it without being made fun of. So I had to pretend I didn't like it. So anyway, working through the whole therapy on that right now, so anyway, it was funny to hear you talk about owning a physical copy of something because clearly my generation and older don't think in terms of not owning physical copies. We think it's unnatural to download music. Why would you download music when you can buy it on vinyl? So anyway, I'm glad that your generation, specifically you, is starting to understand the value of actually owning this rather than just having something electronic that doesn't really exist except in terms of computer code of ones and zeros. Oh, hi. Pip wants to say hello too. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Olivia! So anyway, Merry Christmas to you and to your family. I know this video doesn't have any editing done to it. I just shoot straight and I tell it the way it is. So anyway, Colleen says Merry Christmas too because she's sitting there listening. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.